Putin called it unstoppable. Russia called it a wonder weapon. But in a stunning twist, Oreshnik appears to have struck Russian-controlled territory instead of its intended target. Did Moscow's most feared missile just expose a major weakness at the worst possible moment? Russia's much-publicized Oreshnik hypersonic missile, described by President Vladimir Putin as impossible to intercept, appears to have suffered a major malfunction during a recent launch, according to military analysts and Ukrainian investigators. The Oreshnik, a nuclear-capable missile with a range exceeding 3,100 miles, reportedly carries 6 warheads capable of traveling at 10 times the speed of sound. Experts believe that one of the advanced missiles struck targets in Russian-occupied territory rather than its intended destination, raising fresh questions about the reliability of one of Moscow's most heavily promoted weapons systems. Researchers from the Institute for the Study of War say,
the missile was launched at around 1 hour on May 24th from Russia's Kapustin Yar test site.
Video footage appears to show several warheads impacting targets within the Russian-occupied Donetsk region of Ukraine. Among the reported locations hit was the Rose Park shopping mall. The warheads are also believed to have struck the heavily contested towns of Avdiivka and Yasinuvata, both situated approximately 25 miles behind Russian lines. The launch was one of 2 Oreshnik missiles reportedly fired that day. While one missile reached its target in Bila Tserkva, near Kyiv, analysts believe the other experienced a severe malfunction. The incident comes amid growing scrutiny of the Oreshnik program. Although Putin has repeatedly described the missile as a game-changing weapon that cannot be intercepted, Ukrainian experts examining missile debris have challenged some of those claims. Debris recovered from the small number of Oreshnik missiles fired by Russia during its war in Ukraine has helped Kyiv to learn more about the weapon. Ukrainian authorities assess the Oreshnik to be a modernized version of the older RS-26 Rubezh missile, which was first successfully test-launched in 2012. A Ukrainian expert said,
we were rather surprised because they say that this is a very new missile. But if you look at the year of assembly, it says 2017.
Russia has used the Oreshnik against Ukraine at least 3 times since introducing the weapon during the conflict. Ukrainian officials continue to study debris recovered from more recent strikes. Meanwhile, Ukrainian officials say they are observing an increasing substitution of Western electronic components with Chinese alternatives in Russian missiles. According to sanctions advisor Vladislav Vlasiuk, the shift appears to be a forced response to export restrictions imposed by Western countries. Despite those controls, Western-made chips continue to be discovered in Russian missiles and drones acquired through illicit supply channels. The developments come as both sides continue long-range attacks, while peace talks remain stalled. Overnight, Russian drone strikes killed 1 person and wounded dozens more across Ukraine. Authorities reported casualties in Kherson, Chernihiv, Odessa, Kharkiv, and Zaporizhzhia. The Ukrainian Air Force said Russia launched 265 combat drones during the barrage, claiming that 228 were intercepted by air defense systems. The reported Oreshnik malfunction now adds another layer of scrutiny to one of Russia's most prominent missile programs, as questions continue to emerge over both its effectiveness and its battlefield performance.
Кроме того, разворачивается серийное производство новейшего ракетного комплекса средней дальности «Орешник», который очень себя хорошо зарекомендовал в боевых условиях. А в состав военно-морского флота войдут новые корабли и подводные лодки, оснащенные высокоточными средствами поражения последнего поколения.
И на мою страну, я как президент за это отвечаю, главнокомандующий, не хочу, чтобы, как раньше, кто-то нападал. И представитель Соединенных Штатов Америки прямо в лоб дословно сказал: ядерное оружие, где надо, оно тихо, спокойно существует, охраняется, как положено в мире. Но упаси вас Господь ступить на нашу землю без нашего ведома. Упаси вас Господь. Ответ будет мгновенный, молниеносный и этим самым оружием, которого вы больше всего боитесь. Понимаете? Понимаю.
With its cutting-edge technology, the Oreshnik poses a direct challenge to existing missile defense systems, raising the stakes in an increasingly tense geopolitical climate. The missile's design marks a leap forward in missile technology. Unlike traditional ballistic missiles, which follow predictable trajectories, the Oreshnik employs independent post-boost vehicles, IPBVs, allowing it to evade air defenses and maneuver mid-flight. This makes it highly effective against current defense systems. The missile achieves speeds up to Mach 12 and can carry up to 6 hypersonic glide vehicles, each with submunitions designed to penetrate even the most fortified defenses. The missile is capable of striking targets up to 4,000 kilometers away, making it a powerful tool for both regional deterrence and strategic strikes. The Oreshnik's range and rapid deployment times have redefined expectations for modern missile warfare. In the Middle East, it can strike strategic locations like Kuwait, Bahrain, and Qatar in as little as 11 to 13 minutes. In the Pacific, it can hit Alaska in 12 minutes, Guam in 22 minutes, and Pearl Harbor in 25 minutes. Perhaps most concerning for the United States is its ability to target key military sites, including nuclear missile silos in Montana and North Dakota, in just 23 and 24 minutes, respectively. These capabilities underscore the missile's potential to undermine America's strategic defense posture. Russian officials have framed the Oreshnik as a direct response to NATO's expansion and what they perceive as the increasing military presence of the United States near their borders. Senior defense officials have described the missile as a statement of Russia's ability to respond decisively to any threat, signaling that Moscow is prepared to defend its interests with force if necessary. This missile is part of a broader strategy to assert Russia's power and deter potential adversaries. The missile's advanced capabilities have raised serious questions about the effectiveness of current missile defense systems. With its speed and maneuverability, the Oreshnik can bypass established defense systems like THAAD, Terminal High Altitude Area Defense, and the US Space-Based Infrared System, SBIRS, which were designed to intercept traditional ballistic missiles. This vulnerability has led experts to call for rapid advancements in missile defense technology to keep pace with emerging threats. The deployment of the Oreshnik has sent shockwaves through global security circles, with analysts warning that its introduction could spark a new arms race. Nations may now feel compelled to accelerate their investments in hypersonic technology and missile defense systems to counter the growing threat posed by Russia's advances. The missile's ability to neutralize complex air defense networks also opens the door to future strikes with minimal resistance, potentially changing the dynamics of global conflict. The Oreshnik missile reflects a strategic shift in Russia's approach to warfare. Drawing on design elements from the Bulava missile program, it introduces new features that make it more adaptable and versatile. Its modular payload system and compact design allow it to target multiple types of high-value targets with unprecedented precision. Russia's development of such a weapon represents a significant step forward in missile technology, positioning the Oreshnik as a cornerstone of the country's military strategy. As global tensions continue to rise, the Oreshnik missile serves as a reminder that the future of warfare is being defined by new technologies that challenge existing defense systems. Its introduction forces both NATO and rival powers to reconsider their military strategies and invest in new solutions to counter emerging threats. With the missile's unprecedented speed, precision, and maneuverability, the Oreshnik has the potential to reshape global military dynamics for years to come.